Hello guys, salam alaikum. Welcome back to another video. So, um, I have a very special meal. This is um, tawiya. Tawiya. I'll put the spelling here. Tawiya. It's a plate of different kinds of cheeses. We have like Kraft cheese with um, some za'atar olive oil, some feta, some cream, fresh cream, halloumi, and labna. So yes, it's very delicious. And with some vegetables, mint, and some jam in the middle. And we have some fresh bread. We have some falafel and pickles, and a chicken sandwich, and some hummus. I'm not going to eat all of this, but I'm going to eat some of it and then save the rest. Um, so yeah, bismillah. Let's start. I'm going to start with falafel with the hummus. All right. I love falafel with pickle. So, a lot of you are not going to understand what I'm about to say or where I'm coming from. And I know that that's going to happen. So you take the halloumi, you take the jam. I think it's strawberry jam. And you go like that. Fresh mint. These are like, this is like an Arab breakfast, but it's like my morning, so. So I have another announcement. And I know people think I'm trolling and I'm doing this for views. But, so I'm going to try to explain the best I can to make you kind of understand. And some of you just won't. How I feel right now. And how I've been feeling. It's like I'm in a tug of war, okay? So like, Canada, Kuwait, west, east, east, west, west, east, east, west. And it's actually very confusing for me because I come from Canada, right? But when I'm in Canada, I miss my family here. And when I'm here, I obviously miss my family there. So I get moments where I just want to go back to being a mess because changing is a lot harder. I want to go back to just sitting on a reclining couch and being buzzed out of my mind and just Mario beating. And I think, do I really want that? Do I really want to go back to that? And instead of thinking of setting up a whole new life alone on my own. And how can I leave my family here? Like, how can I leave my family? I mean, my husband. And my pets. I never said the healthcare was cheaper here. It's covered, you know, completely. But I remember how hard it is. It's almost impossible to get a family physician. Anytime I would go to the clinic, if you don't go line up at 8 a.m., the clinic fills up very quickly. Just like, it's universal, right? So there's going to be long wait times. No system is perfect. No matter where I am, I have to get a grip on a lot of things that have nothing to do with anyone else but me. I'm just gonna eat half. I don't have like a huge, this is like the first thing I've eaten today. So the thing is like, I'm sorry that I changed my mind so many times and just confused people. I get my family's hopes up. Because of course they would prefer to have me close. They also just want me to make my own decisions to be happy. Spicy. Which, you know, I'm glad they think that way. What I'm down about right now, honestly, why I seem down, is because of my indecisiveness. And it would be fine if it just affected me. It affects other people around me that I love. So I'm gonna stick it out here. Even in Canada, I would isolate a lot. There's a lot of me problems I have to work on no matter what country I'm in. I'll just stick it out. And Salah assured me, like, don't worry about money for healthcare because I feel like a burden. He's like, don't worry about that. If you need tests, we'll get them. Like, don't worry. I don't know. I just feel bad. Like, so anyway, I don't know what to say. I know a lot of you are not gonna understand my love for the Middle East. I never understood it until I came here, and I fell in love with it. I also have, um, I feel like if I went back to Canada, I'd have to be burdened with like a legal battle against someone who literally stalks me. You can say, oh, whatever. If this doesn't stalk you. Excuse me? This psycho drove from their city to where I was to go check out somewhere I was shopping at. Doesn't matter the reason. That alone is psychotic behavior. And it's happened more than once. So that's a small factor that I would have to deal with, and I just don't want to be in the same country as those people either. um, I'm not physically afraid of the person, I don't have to deal with it legal matters. You catch my drift? So, beyond that, those are my reasons. I can't bring myself to imagine living my life you can think what you want of him, but he's a very supportive husband. In a lot of ways. Um, ways that I would miss a lot on a daily basis, you know? Hey, open up. I don't know why I'm explaining myself, but probably because I announced that I'm going to Canada and now I have to explain why I'm not. And that's why. I'm not. And that's my final decision. I will not be recanting because I can't keep doing that. I mean, obviously, if I really want to go back, I will, but I feel like Foodie Beauty is truly gone. I think people who say that I'm bigger here don't remember the days when I first moved into the villa. I was over 400 pounds. I wasn't happy either. less so. I didn't believe in God. I had a huge amount of apathy. I'm just disappointed. Like, I wish I wasn't so impulsive. That's my major beef with myself right now. Anyway, I will try to stay focused on my marriage, Ramadan. By the way, I don't know why I have to even say this, but some people actually believe, when I'm being sarcastic, my husband only has one wife, me. He doesn't sleep out of the apartment. We live together. We are married. Again, we have to legally be. Ask the ministry yourself if you want to. Whatever. How are people going to believe someone who doesn't live our life over us? Like, or somebody who who have no proof. A lot of the time, you know, if we're not going up together, he asks me to come along with him. A lot of the time I don't feel like it. I'm isolated because I self-isolate. I can go out anytime I want. Just say, can you take me here? Fine, you know. A lot of the time he encourages me to go out. When I'm in a rut, I don't feel like it. A lot of the time. But if we're not together, he's video chatting me. Excuse me, the whole time. So, or most of the time. Sending me pictures when he's somewhere. So, I've said that a million times. So I guess I'm gonna make that the last time I say that. um, so yeah. I made a joke. I was sarcastic because people, haters or reaction channels are always saying, he has more than one wife, he lives in another apartment. But then, like, how can we afford all these apartments and wives? Because you have to provide for your wives. You can't just, like, legally, you can't just marry another wife if you're a broke ass, you know? So, like, you guys really, really know nothing. You speculate, but you're so wrong on a lot of things. But yeah, they'll say, like, he has another wife, blah, blah, blah. And whatever. I mean, I'm going to take it with a grain of salt because rumors are rumors. But just know there's no truth to them. And I was being sarcastic and, like, yes, like, playing into that, you know, whatever delusion they have. But there's really nothing there. Big fat nothing burger as usual, you know. I hear a lot of people come to me and say that oh, this reaction channel has so many dumb conspiracy theories, and whenever they're proven to be not true, or inconsistent with the truth, people just breeze by it and go for the next conspiracy theory, you know. But yet people latch on to every little single thing I say, and it's so weird. I don't know, it's like odd behavior. And people are just not like that here. People are just not weird like that. They don't have that mentality. Like, maybe some people. But I've never encountered anyone like that here. And yeah, and I'm not saying all people are like that in the West, obviously, but I have a lot of awesome followers, and you guys are cool, and I love you guys. But all of the weirdo people who are obsessed with me, and it's like I don't know the mentality of people who follow people like that whatsoever. So, anyways, I guess that's all I have to say. I'm gonna continue to work on myself, try to seek help here. Um, you know, so I mean, Salah's insisting I don't have to worry about, you know, the monetary side of the healthcare. So I'll just trust in him on that, and I guess that takes away a big stress. And I mean, I like the healthcare I've utilized so far hasn't been pricey, but the point is in Canada everything is just free, like because it's covered, right? But there's long wait times. There's always a pro and a con to everything. So no matter where I am, and I have to ultimately decide where I'm most happiest with my new mindset, my new faith in God. As a Muslim, I just feel more comfortable being here for a lot of reasons, and the cost of living is just also lower. I keep forgetting that, you know, like just looking at like 1-bedroom apartments when I was thinking of going back for a while, because I like to have my ultimate privacy. I could stay with my mom as long as I want, but like I like to have privacy, you know, and just bed rot in peace. That's that's what I feel like my life would be like if I go back. Just bed rotting even more, you know? Because being totally alone, I'm a little afraid of that. I'm a little afraid of how deep a hole I'll dig myself into. I'll just be alone with all of my addictions, nothing else. Anyway, there won't be anyone to tell me no at all for anything. I can just see myself, Uber Eats. I mean, I'm ordering out now here too, but I don't know, it's like way more affordable. And I usually just do it like, I could see myself ordering like a whole bunch of junk food all the time, you know, instead of just for dinner. I don't know. I feel like I would slip further and further away from my faith in Islam because, I don't know. I just feel like I would like go back to a lot of old habits I don't want to. And I've come all this way, you know? Even if a lot of you don't see any changes, that's fine. I don't need you to. So, that's about it. I'm still super tired. I don't know, like, this medication I'm taking for my leg, for my sciatica, makes me really, like, it's diclofenac or something? Diclofenac. It's called Olfen, and it's like an analgesic medication, but it kind of makes me, like, drowsy, even though it's, like, I don't know. And then my Cyprolex, I don't know, I took it, like, about 2 hours ago, so I'm feeling pretty drowsy. Anyway, and I am exhausted with myself.